You know any of his songs? Obesere? You don't know any? Okay. I think our pressmen are over there with IMD having the contractors meeting. So we may not be able to take their questions now. So we'll probably delve straight into the tree planting proper. So for those of you who are just joining us, you are welcome to Jasper, Gardenia, Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos. This is one of the green and smart estates developed by Africa's fastest growing, most reliable, and most innovative real estate company. Earlier, I mentioned some of the records we've broken without saying this one, and it's important I say it now. That GTEX Homes is the first real estate company in Nigeria that had its social media handles, Instagram and Facebook, verified. First real estate company in Nigeria. Definitely. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, right about now, Madam Okwemipo will direct us on how we'd go about the tree planting proper.
Okay, but before then, because we value every single person, those that are live here with us and those that are online, okay, we realize that, one of the reasons why we need to invest in GTEX Homes and into this vision of smart and green estate. Because here, when you live here or you invest here, you don't have to go through network interruption. You don't have to go through, breach and all. So while we were talking, the light was not on. So because we value everybody, we're going to be saying them again. We are live here at GTEX Homes anniversary. 13 years. Our viewers, our loved ones, we do not disregard you in any way. We realize that we were interrupted by our network. So if you're watching me, you should invest today. Invest today because there is 5 million naira off. So for the trees that we're going to be planting, the trees, the edges, and the plants, we're going to be sharing the benefits again. There's bougainvillea, there's muraya, and there's palm fruit. I remember vividly that when I was in school, Nigeria is a case whereby sometimes you'll be given a course that you don't want. But later you realize the benefit. I am a proud forester, right? I studied forestry and wildlife. Some people call it botany. But I studied forestry and wildlife in the University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. And during that time, I know the benefits. I knew the benefits of palms. I knew the benefits of all these things. Even weed itself has value. Weed itself has value. So we're going to be recapping every single benefit that the BDM, Business Development Manager, said earlier that our live viewers could not hear, because most of the time we find it very hard to go to Google to go and search these things. But when we see someone who knows the benefit and shares it with us, it stays. Because most of the time the things you hear, it hardly leaves you. Then by the time, just like saying you had been seeing this guy all the time, and you do not in any way look at it like, okay, this guy to you is just a figurehead. And he passes and somebody say, this boy fine, no. You look at the guy again, not true, the guy fine, or be true, So sometimes you might be passing and we'll see trees and you will not know the benefit, you will not know the value, you will not know that you're actually stepping or disregarding something of prime, something valuable. So she's going to be explaining bougainvillea, she's going to be explaining muraya and the palm fruit, because we see palm every time. It's like it's everywhere, but we don't know the value. We don't know that it stands for peace. We don't know that it stands for unity. We don't know that it stands for love. We don't know the value. So she's going to be recapping it. And this is for our live viewers that are watching us in diaspora, in Nigeria. We value every single person. So Madam Chair.
All right, thank you very much. So we are back again, but this time around, since I'd already spoken about it, can anybody tell me what bougainvillea is all about? Let me even know if we were listening. Seriously. Who can tell me what bougainvillea is all about? What can you remember about bougainvillea? Don't break my heart, please.
There's an intelligent lady in the house, and I know she will answer your question. Oh yeah, Shalom.
Okay, you spoke about bougainvillea and you said you can plant it in different colors. There's the red, there's the pink, there's the white, and you can have it in the petals in just one flower. And you also spoke about how it's welcoming, it speaks of love, and unity. Yes, so I remember.
Thank you very much. That was a good one.
I
A
told
good
you.
listener. Yeah, she's a good listener, I can see. Anybody else want to try? How about Moriah? Who can tell us what's a Moriah? What do you know about Moriah? Whatever it is that you picked up.
You said
It's a symbol
Sorry,
of peace.
can you help?
yeah, you said Moriah is from citrus group,
Yes.
and it's very beautiful.
Mm.
Then the frangent odor that oozes out of it is super.
Yeah.
Proud.
Thank you very much. That's another intelligent listener over there. Then you can't even tell me you don't know anything about this one. Palm fronds. You can tell me whatever it is that you know about palm fronds. We see it like we're used to it, so we cannot say we don't know. We have Palm Sundays, right? So we already know about
It's
palm
royalty.
royalty.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Thank you so very much, all my contributors. You've all spoken very well. So, like she stated, the Bougainvillea is a stunning flower. And it is stunning because of the things she just said. Okay? It's a stunning flower with a cherry appearance and brightly colored petals. So with what she just told us, it could be grown in different shades. It could be grown in white shade, in pink shade, red shade, or orange shade. And at times, the beauty can come in a bunch of colors, like she has rightly said. And that is why the Bougainvillea is one of the most stunning flowers that we have around. And it has the ability to adorn your homes from the rooftop down to the walls, giving it that beautiful look. And the Bougainvillea is known to be a special flower. Even for some countries, they take it as their official flower. Grenada takes Bougainvillea as an official flower. And not just Grenada, some other countries see it as a flower for special occasions. So when there are government celebrations and stuff like that, they adorn the whole place with Bougainvillea. That is how special the flower is. It's a beautiful one. And it has great symbols. Like she rightly mentioned. It symbolizes love, peace, welcoming to visitors, and beauty. And this symbols of Bougainvillea is one of the reasons why we are planting Bougainvillea in Jasper, Gardenia. I'm actually sorry, I should have even started with this, but because I did it earlier on, I just delved into asking questions. Why are we here today? We all know why we are here today. We're here to plant trees. And when we say we are planting trees, it doesn't mean that we want to grow a forest. No. We're planting beautiful trees. And why is tree planting necessary or important? It is very important for you and I to plant trees. Whether for the Jasper Gardenia or wherever you find yourself, it is important due to the fact that we are all threatened by the global warming. It is threatening our very existence in life. It is a battle that we collectively are fighting, not just in Nigeria, all over the world. We're fighting global warming. And one of the good ways that you can actually combat this global warming is by planting trees. Because trees are known to combat global warming by being able to take in carbon dioxide and is able to release oxygen to us. And is able to also fight pollutants in the air, thereby giving us a cleaner air to breathe in, which helps in our health. So if not for anything, for the fact that this actually helps you health-wise, we should all engage or practice tree planting. It's very important. Trust me, wherever you find yourself. So like I was saying, the symbols of Bougainvillea is the reason why we're actually planting one in our estate. Love, who can give me one? Peace,
calmness.
That's peace also. Beauty
Nice.
and thank you, welcoming. So when you leave your apartment and you go into the hustle and the bustling of Lagos, we all know how Lagos can be. It can really be very toxic. Thank you, that's the word. And then you just want to come back to peace and serenity. You want to get out of all the madness on the road
And
and
come
all
home.
of that. And come home and feel like you are at home. And that is where you experience this peace that surrounds Jasper Gardenia. It's in a serene environment. You come in, you feel that calmness. You know that you're shut out from the hustling and bustling of Lagos State. And that's one of the symbols of Bongavilla. And then we talk about beauty. You walk into your apartment, you can, even just walking into the estate on its own, you can feel the beauty stretching out in front of you. The beauty of the homes, the beauty of the environment, the surrounding. The beauty of the fact that you're breathing something fresh and different. And then, the Bongavilla also symbolizes welcome to visitors. So even though you're a resident of Jasper Gardenia, you feel welcomed all over again every time you walk into the estate. The environment and everything around Jasper Gardenia gives you that welcoming, it oozes welcome. It welcomes you back into serenity, from the hustle and bustle of Lagos into serenity and calmness. And then, Bongavilla also symbolizes love. There is no way you walk into Jasper Gardenia and not fall in love. It is not possible. From the entrance and the beautification of the entrance alone, down into the estate itself, and the way the road has been mapped out, the connectivity of the road into the estate alone, you will fall in love. Then you open your door automatically into your home. That is another love at first sight on its own. There is nothing not to love about Jasper Gardenia. And that is why we are so attached to the Bongavilla flower, because it symbolizes everything that we stand for in our estate. So that is that for the Bongavilla. Then I talked about the Moriah flower. And I said it is from the family of citrus. And this Moriah flower has a sweet-smelling, delicate flower. It is now adorned with dark green, glossy leaves. It's not just dark green. It has this glossy feel to it. You know? And why is it from the family of citrus? You will not even miss it once you step into a place where you have the Moriah flower plants, the Moriah tree planted in. You will not miss it. It's not even possible. You know? And the way it has this dense growth also about the Moriah. It's always densely grown. And it's very beautiful. Amazing smell. Sweet smelling flower. Fragrance. So you walk into Jasper Gardenia and it is oozing of freshness of orange. You know that you're at home. You're relaxed. You know that, oh, now I'm back into my own space. You know? Yeah. Yes, you're very right. I need to say that again because we all know how Lagos is, really. And then, talking about palm fronds, we are all familiar with palm fronds. The exotic nature of palm fronds. You want to go to any exotic island, there is no way you go to any exotic island in the world that you won't find palm fronds. It is exotic in nature. That is just one thing about the palm frond. And it is beautiful. When you have it anywhere, it beautifully allures wherever it is placed. And because Jasper Gardenia is a luxury on its own, there is no way you will miss out on the palm frond, the exotic nature of the palm frond, with the luxury and smartness that you're having in Jasper Gardenia. It cannot be missed. Seriously. So these are the few things about the trees that we're going to be planting here today. It's called a tree planting exercise. And like I said earlier, it is very important that we plant trees. If not for anything, for our health. If not for anything, nobody is ready for this planet to go in extinct, right? And that is what global warming is actually threatening to do to us. Are you going to allow that? We can't. This is where God has given to us, and we have to lay claim to it. So whatever we need to do to make sure that we keep our planet safe and secure for us, we need to start doing it right now. And it starts with you and I. It starts with us knowing what we need to do to make our planet a safe place for us. And that's why GTEX Homes is not taking tree planting for granted at all. In every of our estates, we're going to be having this exercise of tree planting. The Abuja branch of our of GTEX Homes had this also last week. We also planted tree, and we're planting nothing less than 1,000 trees in this estate. Yes, 1,000 trees. They say the more the merrier, right? And we really need that clean air. Seriously, there's too much pollution everywhere you go. Seriously, if it's not from the carbon monoxide from the exhaust pipe, it is
From the company.
A whole lot of pollution. So my brothers and sisters, we are here to join in the fight to combat global warming. It starts with you and I. And ensure that you participate in today's exercise as you participate in saving the planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So for people that have invested, there's this client that I got opportunity to speak with, and he got 5-bedroom. We're actually doing the off-plan building. We're going to be working there very soon. That's after the media asks their questions and we begin to plant. So, in honor of the 13th year anniversary for GTEX Global, plant a tree today. Plant a tree today. Today. Plant a tree today. So there's this client, and I actually tagged him, but let me keep it to myself. I gave him a name, and he got 5-bedroom, and he called again and said, okay, I want to buy 2-bedroom. I'm like, you like this green and smart vision, no? And, that's because there are visionaries like you and I. There are people who believes in green. There are people who believes in smart. Where you go home and you don't have to say, Musa, my bombi, washilekum. You get, but, just with your phone, I'm holding my hand right now, and, and all I just need to do is just, Toto, even the feel safe, I'm already feeling it. You get to do just Toto, and your phone is, is on. So we're actually, in honor of GTEX Home, we're actually having, don't mind my phone, it's hanging. And so when you're sweating on your palm, don't go and press your phone, if not, you call Musa. So we're going to be having a 5 million naira off every single plan today. For the 1-bedroom, it is 27 million naira normally. So take away 5 million naira, you have what?
22 million.
Thank you so much. For the 2-bedroom, it is 42 million naira. Take away 5 million naira from that. It is going to be what? Thank you so much. For 52 million naira is the 3-bedroom. Take away 5 million naira. It's going to be what?
47.
Oh, my mathematicians. Okay, so but for 4-bedroom, it is 62 million naira. Take away 5 million naira from that. It's going to be 57 million naira. So for the 5-bedroom, it is 75 million naira. You take away 5 million naira from that, it is 70 million naira. So invest today, not just for me. But property is about generations and generations and generations to come. Me and you didn't come here today from under the bridge. We didn't come here today from the bushes. We came from a home, somebody's investment. Your father, my father, your mother, my mother's investment. Back then. Now, during the time of our fathers, a property, you could buy a house for, a very minute money. That now, if you give my girl a home now, if you give her 5,000 naira, like, you get. So, but that's because now money, but if you had planted or if you had built or bought land back then, you can, looking at the value now, not even what dollar is saying now. Not even what dollar is saying now. So investment is key. If you say you have one house, buy another one. If you say you have two houses, buy another one. Now we're giving a discount today. The money is something that you will look back tomorrow and say, did I buy this house at this price? Every single price that is written on the banner, the caption is going to be written on your screen. For every single thing, remove 5 million naira from it. That is our plan. It is an off-land sales. And by the time I give you 6 months, give or take 6 months, you come back here, you will see the vision of GTEX Homes. So now we are going to be going to the tree planting. Now I give that to my MD to take, my MC to take charge. Thank you so much.
Of course, while emceeing the occasion, I am also your MD. Okay. All right. Before we move into the tree planting exercise proper, let's quickly have some questions from one of the pressmen here. He works with trade newspapers, Mr. Ibeju-Lekki, right? Okay. So be with the microphone while he asks us some questions.
Okay.
Thank you. My name is actually Eri. Sorry, please can you hear me? Sorry. Okay. Eri Olua, Tribune newspaper, Tribune. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I have about 7 questions for GTEX Homes. But the first one, what's the major motive of today's program? Because I think it was last week that you had a tree plant and stuff here. So and then this is supposed to be being a commemoration for the 13th year anniversary. So what's the major motive of this whole program?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, apart from the fact that we are 13 years, I said it earlier.